Hello and welcome to the Vive at Vive. I'm Katie Adams, a reporter at MedCity News, and I'm here with Ray Jebsen, Chief Commercial Officer of Avaneer Health, a participant-based network designed to optimize the healthcare ecosystem. So I know Avaneer is building a decentralized network for healthcare by drawing upon lessons that have been learned in other industries. Can you share some of the lessons that healthcare can steal from those other industries?
Yeah, there's a lot of them, so
Yeah.
Katie, I'll try to pick one that maybe is a little bit near and dear to my heart. I think we've been in a period in healthcare for the last 5 to 10 years of consumerism is coming, it's coming. And I think, if you look at a lot of that has been centered around, well, what are the expectations of Gen Zs and millennials as it relates to healthcare? But we have tens of thousands of people aging into the Medicare population that all have smartphones and all are experiencing high quality consumer expectations and experiences throughout their normal life. So I think that is here within the healthcare space, right? We have an entire group of people that are craving that experience. And unfortunately, the healthcare ecosystem, and I'm going to use an analogy here, is kind of grown up in a way that we've created strong neighborhoods, right?
Okay.
But there's not an infrastructure, an ecosystem, an interstate system, if you will, to be able to connect those individual neighborhoods that are required in order to create that consumer experience that we all crave. So I'm hopeful that we're over the tipping point and we're changing that rapidly, and I think Avaneer can be a big part of that.
Excellent, thank you. So what changes does the healthcare industry need to make in order to promote better data fluidity, this interstate that you described?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I think a lot of the money that's gone into interoperability, particularly in the last few years, has been really trying to extend legacy technology and make it accessible to people for individual trading partner relationships. And while it was well intended, it just unfortunately does not scale. So I think the opportunity to approach it and use newer technologies such as FHIR to do it in a way that you connect in a decentralized model where you can share direct data exchange between parties in a secure way, I think really has a chance to be a catalyst for the data exchange and the interoperability the industry is desperately needing.
Okay, thank you. I want to get your take on one last thing.
Yep.
So it has to do with the overall business landscape. There's so much market uncertainty. There's the SVB collapse, continued high interest rates. As a healthcare executive, how are you reacting to this information? How are you handling it?
I'm going to use cautious optimism as my personal perspective. I think there's hundreds of digital health companies here at Vive that are trying to talk to clients about real problems they can solve in a unique and different way. And the macroeconomic conditions, the banking meltdown has really put a lot of them in an unfortunate position, which I'm really sad to see, because there's going to be great companies that may not survive this. On the other hand, I'm really optimistic at where Avaneer is moving. Later this year, we're going to launch our solution exchange, where we'll invite digital health companies to deploy their solution in our network in a decentralized way, leveraging the FHIR standard and some of the other things that we talked about, so that they can rapidly get to scale, reduce their cost to integrate, and improve the speed to value for their customers. So I'm very optimistic about what that will be in the future, but at the same time recognize that a lot of companies are going through some really difficult operational times right now, so my heart goes out to them. Hold on, the solution exchange on Avaneer is coming, and we're going to be excited to invite them to participate in our ecosystem.
Sounds like some exciting news.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you
so much for your time today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of Vive.
Appreciate it.